today we'll discuss about the Earth gravitational force. In last period you have studied about the Newton's universal law of gravitation, but where Earth gravitational force also be studied. What do you mean by Earth gravitational force? Earth attract the every object toward its center with a some force that is nothing but the Earth gravitational force. ज्यावेळेस अर्थ एखाद्या ऑब्जेक्टला स्वतःकडे अट्रॅक्ट करून घेते विथ ए सम फोर्स, त्या फोर्सला म्हणायचं अर्थ ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स. The earth attracts the every object toward its center due to the center of mass, because mass of the earth is concentrated at the center, and that is known as the center of mass of the earth. Due to the mass of the earth is concentrated at the center, every object falls down toward the center of the earth. That is nothing but the earth gravitational force. When we throw the any object in upward direction with a some force, समजा तुम्ही एखादा ऑब्जेक्टवर फोर्स अप्लाय केला आणि इट इज थ्रोन इन अपवर्ड डायरेक्शन. ॲट द सेम टाइम द अर्थ ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स ॲक्ट्स ऑन इट. ड्यू टू दिस रिजन द वेलॉसिटी ऑफ दॅट ऑब्जेक्ट गोज ऑन डिक्रीजिंग. जर आपण एखादा ऑब्जेक्ट वरच्या दिशेने थ्रोन केला, जसजसा तो वर जाईल तसतशी त्याची वेलॉसिटी कमी कमी होत जाते. याचं एकमेव कारण आहे ॲट द सेम टाइम अर्थ एक्झर्ट ए फोर्स ऑन दॅट ऑब्जेक्ट इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. After a some height, it reaches a some height and its velocity becomes zero. And when velocity becomes zero, the object will be stopped. But at this time, only one type of the force is acts on it, and that is nothing but the gravitational force. Due to this reason, that object is fall down toward the center of the earth. That is the information about the earth gravitational force. In last some period, you have studied that the apple is falls down the center of the earth. Apple is fall toward the earth surface, and according to the Newton's universal law of gravitation, suppose this is the earth and this is the apple. When apple is falls down toward the center of the earth due to the earth gravitational force, but according to the Newton's universal law of gravitation, every object attracts the another object with a some force. In this example, earth attracts the apple toward its center. At the same time, apple attracts the earth toward itself with the same force. But why the apple is fall down toward the earth surface, why earth does not reaches towards the apple? What is the reason? Again, we know that the planets are revolving, or the moon is, suppose this is the earth and moon is revolving around the earth in a specific orbit with a some velocity. Or also we can consider the artificial satellite is revolving around the earth with a specific orbit. But when according to the Newton's universal law of gravitation, why the moon or why the artificial satellite do not fall toward the earth surface like the apple? What is the reason? जसं ॲपल झाडावरून खाली पडताना अर्थकडे अट्रॅक्ट होतं, तसं वेर इज द ग्रॅव्हिटेशन, अर्थ एक्झर्ट द फोर्स ऑन द मून, अर्थ एक्झर्ट ऑन द सॅटेलाइट. व्हाय द मून अँड सॅटेलाइट डज नॉट रिचेस टोवर्ड द अर्थ लाईक द ॲपल? काय कारण आहे की जसं अर्थ मूनलाही अट्रॅक्ट करते, अर्थ सॅटेलाइटलाही अट्रॅक्ट करते आणि अर्थ ॲपललाही स्वतःकडे अट्रॅक्ट करतं. पण यापैकी फक्त ॲपलच खाली पडतं, मून आणि सॅटेलाइट खाली अर्थकडे अट्रॅक्ट पडत नाहीत, अर्थवर पडत नाहीत. याचं कारण काय आहे? ॲट दिस टाइम यू कॅन कन्सिडर द व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ द मून अँड व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ द सॅटेलाइट. व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ द मून अँड व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ द सॅटेलाइट. ड्यू टू द व्हेलॉसिटी ऑफ द मून अँड सॅटेलाइट revolving in their orbit, due to this reason it is along the orbit, due to the velocity of the moon and due to the velocity of the satellite along their orbit, moving along their orbit, due to this reason the moon and the satellite do not fall toward the surface of the earth like the apple. That is the reason. म्हणजे ज्यावेळेस कोणताही ऑब्जेक्ट आपल्या स्पेसिफिक ऑर्बिटमध्ये दुसऱ्या कोणत्या तरी ऑब्जेक्टच्या भोवताली स्पेसिफिक ऑर्बिटमध्ये विथ ए सम व्हेलॉसिटी फिरत असेल, त्यावेळेस प्रत्येक वेळेस त्याची चेंज इन व्हेलॉसिटी होत असल्यामुळे it cannot fall down toward the surface of the earth. जर समजा हे ॲपल एका स्पेसिफिक ऑर्बिटमध्ये रिव्हॉल्विंग असतं with a some velocity at this time it does not reaches toward the surface of the earth. मग याच्या उलट जर मी असा विचार केला की जर ॲपल खाली पडतं तर अर्थ सुद्धा ॲपलकडे अट्रॅक्ट का होत नाही, तर ॲट द सेम टाइम the earth is revolving around the sun in a specific orbit with a some velocity. Due to this reason earth does not reaches toward the apple like the apple reaches toward the earth surface. And the only due to the velocity of the moon, velocity of the satellite, and this moon and satellite revolving around the earth in a specific orbit, due to this reason they cannot fall down toward the earth surface like the apple. Then we discuss about the acceleration due to gravity.